If you're a beginner designer, color is the most important, maybe one of the most important aspect that you should be mastering. It will take time to learn and master this subject, but the good news is you can definitely start learning from today. And after watching this video on doing these steps, I guarantee you that you will be way ahead from people who does not watch this video. Maybe that's a big claim, but let's go ahead and learn the boring part, the fundamentals of colors. I want you to go to this website and you can find all the links down below. That's a very well written things about colors. So let's learn about color theory. Okay, what is a color theory and why should you care about the color theory at all? And the color psychology, you can learn more about them. But as a beginning guide, this is perfect. And also something like vocabulary of color. So shout out to the author of this blog post. Also, the color wheel, which they will come back to it at some point. So this is a color wheel like warm, cool, whatsoever, like color, temperature, tints and shades. Learn all these things. And also, because of the fact that I have a lot of free time, please ask me down below, what is this, what is that? I will try to help you out or find a resource. Also, learn about saturation, hue, and lightness, all these terminologies. It will help you a lot. And here we go. We have the color wheel here. Perfect. And 5 types of color schemes like monochrome. Learn these things as well, like complementary. What is complementary? Let's pick a color, for example, a purple one, a purple color, and come to this website. It is Figma color wheel, and let's pick some purple color. And my complementary color is going to be the opposite side of that color spectrum. So what I can do is I can play with the hue, and hue is basically the identity of the color. So this is a hue, this is a hue. The terminology of all of them is, let's say, triadic, means that this is your main color and you have 2 more options that you can play with for to have some sort of harmony. So complementary, triadic, and things like that. Okay, so your first homework is to study this, understand it, and then ask questions. It can be either AI, me, or over the internet. The second thing is just play with this. In figma.com/color wheel, you can play with all these settings to understand what are they, and maybe you can customize and try to build some color library for yourself. And when it comes to combination of color, which I also call it art, because combining colors is also another powerful skill set. And it's not going to happen overnight. But your homework, when it comes to combining color, is to visit this website. In this website, they are, shout out to the designer as well, they are amazing resource, and you can find the link down below. They take inspirations from real life example, like photographers and their stories and whatsoever. And also you can see the relationship with like spacing and typography, all very well established, amazing. So what they do is generally take one photo and pick one color, and pink flare, for example. You can find the hex code here, which is the identity of that color specifically, and the RGB. And let's go ahead and continue. For example, they combine with another color. Okay, and this is this one. Also, on top of that, they put like the gradient of it, You see the change, the combination, and the shades from darker version to lighter version. We say the shades and the tints. Okay, lighter, darker. Also, you can see the color combinations here, like mouse over and see the difference. Pretty powerful. Let's go ahead and look at the secondary example. This is Tory blue, very strong blue. We have again the hex code. Let's go ahead and copy this hex code, right? Go back to my color wheel and paste it. So this is my main color. Let's say complementary. This is going to be my complementary color. But doesn't mean that you will always combine with the complementary color. That's a technique. They pick another color which is match well with chrome white. And let's continue. Gradient again. With shades of yellow, green, and pink also. Again, shades and tints. And the combinations are here. Tory blue. Let's do this. Perfect. Third example. A green. Limed oak. I love the names. Limed oak. Let's have a look at this. Press enter. And let's go this time monochromatic. Okay. By the way, monochromatic is a technique that you can use if you feel a little bit intimidated about colors. So use this technique and use this website and let's continue. Limed oak. Limed oak matches well with colonial white. Okay. I agree. This is the gradient, this is the shades, and the combinations are here. Perfect. Perfect. You see these type of resources, which I accidentally find it. I'm really happy to find these type of resources so that I can talk about it, write about it, and teach about it to my own students. And lastly, I think the biggest investment you can make in today's world is probably to yourself. So why not? And this is definitely, none of them are sponsored at all. You can take an online course, for example, Domestika, right? This is like 99p, guys. I don't know, maybe in your country is 39, but even 39 is not a big deal. Take this lesson, not this lesson particularly. I like this lesson. I have access to all these things. So, and learn from them. Especially, I mean, I picked this one because the author is well known and he writes books and things like that. So the return on your investment will definitely pay off over time. So this is a great way to master using colors. And yeah, I hope that helps. This is a perfect way to, reward yourself with a little bit of investment. You can master this skill set, which is one of the most important one when it comes to design. So let me know down below if you like this type of videos and hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.